So, Dying Light 2 is broken. So there's a few things I want to clarify before I actually get into the video. The first thing is I am on a PS4, so keep it in mind while I'm talking about the game being broken that these issues might be exclusive to the older consoles such as Xbox One and PS4. Purely because, you know, these consoles aren't as powerful as PCs and the most recent PS5s and Xbox S or X, whatever it is. Second thing, subscribe, obviously. I'm going to be bringing a ton of Dying Light content. This game is brand new, no one knows anything about it yet, like, well, in depth. So I'm going to be looking for stuff like the Korok Machete. If you didn't know, that was a hidden, like, legendary weapon you can get really, really early on in Dying Light, the first game. So I'm going to be trying to find weapons and stuff like that for this game, and I'll be giving out guides, tips, I'll be doing a let's play as well. So subscribe if you want to see any Dying Light content, and without any further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I am going to cover about these bugs and why I'm saying the game is broken is pretty much what the bugs are. I'll show you some footage after I explain them, and I'll talk about them a bit more when I show the footage. But the first one is the guy you follow around in the very beginning. I think his name was Harkon. I can't remember, I played it at like 2 AM. He has some weird pathing and parkour issues. So I'll show you a clip in a second, but basically to describe it, he doesn't climb, jump, land. So think of it this way, let's say you're playing a multiplayer game with your friend, and their ping is ridiculous, and you know when you see them like jittering about, and like they'll jump, they'll stop midair, and then they'll continue. He lags like that even though he's an NPC. And the zombies do it as well. That's like the third bug I was going to cover was that. But the zombies also do it, so when you're actually in the main city part, occasionally when I would hit zombies, they would just like lock in their animations. And the same thing would happen to Harkon. He would run and jump and freeze in the air, and then he would like slide back a bit, or he'd go forwards. And I'll show you what like one of the best clips I got of it so far, where he was trying to climb up the side of the hospital in the first or like second mission, and the motherfucker climbs thin air and then teleports up. Let me show you the clip. Oh, okay. That could be something as... What the fuck? So far this clip's like the best shit I have seen. Are you gonna go? So as you can see, it's not game breaking anyway, and it's not a horrible bug that will ruin your experience while you're playing the game, and actually it's rather funny. But yeah, it kind of took the immersion out of the game for me at first, because while I was getting into this world and really starting to enjoying it, he was just lagging about like this was fucking an Xbox 360 Modern Warfare party, and my mate has just logged on, and all his family are currently like watching TV and on YouTube and shit, and his Wi-Fi has just dropped. Like this is like some really annoying stuff, but at no point is it bad or game breaking or ruining anything like that. It doesn't change the experience of the game at all. And let me show you a clip of the lagging zombies, as I like to call it. With the lagging zombie glitch, by no means is it like game breaking either. It's not the end of the world. Minor inconvenience, a bit like lagging Harkon. But I don't know. I think what's happening is I'm stunning them or knocking them over or something like that, and the game can't process which animation it's meant to play, so it freezes them in their previous position before playing the knocked over animation. Because as you saw, I hit one of them, he froze, and then he suddenly was like picking himself up off the floor. So I think what ended up happening there was a bit of code was bugged or something, and the game didn't know like what animation to play for it. So it's like I said, it's not a game breaking bug, but the next one I'm covering will be, and it's a huge fucking issue. So the next glitch I'm going to bring to your attention is a really bad one that they really need to get fixed, and that's audio issues. Audio issues as in the middle of a quest, when you're traveling through the hospital, the Harkon just dead ass stops speaking. Like, I can see the subtitles coming up for what's meant to be said and it'll stop. Or while we're travelling, he will say a line, it'll suddenly just cut out halfway. Even my character does it. We'll be travelling, my character will be halfway through his line and then it cuts out. I can still see the subtitle and the conversation will move on. Or sometimes the NPCs sound really far away when they aren't. There could be like 2 feet in front of me, but they'll sound like they're, you know, from the other side of town. Like it's a really weird auditorial issue. Obviously, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna bitch and complain about it because, you know, I've seen worse. But like, because I'm not someone who cares too much about lore and story and stuff in games. If I find them fun, I'll keep playing it. I might occasionally immerse myself into a story, but it's not the first thing I'm checking for in a game. So when I saw that and I'm trying to record a let's play, huge fucking issue for me. The fact that I'm not getting half of the lines in the game. I wouldn't say half, more like I'm missing out on 1/10 of the lines realistically, but the fact that I am means that my content overall is going to be worse than someone else's, and I think it's just a bug that they really need to get fixed. But apart from that, I actually have no issues with any parts of the game. I'm not a huge fan of the way the character model looks, purely because I just don't like the way he looks. I'm glad they did some stuff to the game. I'm not going to spoil any story points for any of you guys who want to watch Let's Plays on it or play the game for yourself. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Remember, I'm going to add so much more Dying Light content to this channel. There's going to be a Let's Play that's going to go on. There's going to be tips, guides, how to get certain resources, how to get weapons, how to build classes and stuff, because there's actually a class system in this game, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, I'm going to go play some more Dying Light 2. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, you know what to do, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.